All right, so this is kind of crazy. I wanted to make sure to share this with you, but there's a report that we're about to dive into here about how many of Nick Fuentes' followers, a large portion of his audience, is fake. It's bots, and specifically it's bots from India and Nigeria and Pakistan and places like that. Now, I've been told that I'm not allowed to talk about this. I'm not allowed to make fun of it and make memes about it because that would be racist of me to do that. To people who would say that, I would say, suck my nuts. It's not at all racist. It's not at all bigoted. We're discussing a fact of reality that happens to be true and is also kind of hilarious while simultaneously being tragic. Okay? So anyway, let me walk you through this here. This is actually in the New York Post, which is, by the way, a right-wing outlet, and they're running a story on this. Nick Fuentes may be racist, but relies on Nigeria and India to fuel his popularity online. White supremacist Nick Fuentes doesn't seem to mind benefiting from bot farms in Pakistan, India, and Nigeria, promoting his content, the Post has learned. A new analysis of the Holocaust-denying firebrand's tweets shows they are boosted online by an army of foreign bots, mostly originating in countries that want to destabilize the U.S., according to an investigation. Now, let me just pause real quick to point out, there is something in this report that is true. There's something at the core of it which is accurate, but at the same time, I do think a lot of the people who are hyping this are sort of gaslighting themselves and coping a little too hard because they're trying to make the argument, well, that means the whole thing is fake and like there is no far-right movement, there is no like neo-Nazi movement or white nationalist movement. And that part is cope. Fuentes' sudden apparent surge in popularity over the last year is faked based on algorithmic amplification powered by bot farms, according to Network Contagion Research Institute, a nonprofit that studies extremism on the internet. They point to how Fuentes appears to outperform ex-owner Elon Musk, even though he has a fraction of Musk's 239 million followers with just 1.1 million. Now, by the way, let me just pause to point out, this is a horrible example because Elon Musk inorganically grew his own following. He forced his tweets into everybody's timeline. I think he botted a bunch of shit himself. So this is actually a horrible example while trying to make the case. It is not organic. It is coordinated amplification, and it is how a fringe figure gains the appearance of national relevance, a senior NCRI researcher told the Post. Yeah, that part is true, right? Because it's almost like a fake it till you make it thing. If you have this like bot army that just like overwhelms people whenever you say anything or do any interview or say something on your show, well, then that gives the appearance of legitimacy, and that helps feed into actual legitimacy,